A robotics startup just revealed AI-powered robot hands that can crack eggs, slice tomatoes, make smoothies, play piano, and even solve a Rubik's Cube. And the wild part? The company says this is only the beginning. We're looking at a fundamental shift in how machines interact with the physical world. Genesis AI, a startup backed by Khosla Ventures and former Google CEO Eric Schmidt, just unveiled its first robotics foundation model called Gene 26.5. But instead of focusing only on software, the company made a bold move most AI startups avoid. They decided to build the hardware too. That matters because in robotics, software alone usually hits a wall. Most robotics companies still rely on simple two-finger grippers. You've seen them. They work in controlled factory environments but struggle in the unpredictable real world. These grippers are fine for boxes, but not for life. Genesis took a different approach by designing robotic hands that match the size and shape of actual human hands. We're talking about dexterity that matches our own. According to co-founder and CEO Joe Xian, the company realized better AI models required better hardware, so they decided to go full stack. And honestly, that might be the smartest move in robotics right now, because the closer robots move like humans, the easier it is to train them. That's the key insight here. Genesis president Théophile Gervais said their human-like hands allow the company to collect much more useful training data. Gervais, who previously worked as a research scientist at Mistral AI, knows that if the robot has the same form factor as you, it can learn from your exact movements. This means robots can learn complex tasks faster and operate in environments built for people instead of machines. Imagine a robot using the kitchen you have at home. And this is where things get really interesting. The company also developed a lightweight sensor-loaded glove that mirrors the robotic hand in real time. We call this the teleoperation to data pipeline. Workers can wear the glove while doing actual jobs, and the system captures detailed motion data. Think about a master craftsman or a lab technician. As they work, every subtle finger movement is recorded to train robots for later. So instead of forcing humans to adapt to robots, Genesis is trying to make robots learn directly from humans. It's a total reversal of the old way. If you're enjoying this breakdown so far, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Would you personally be comfortable training a robot to do your job? Because that question is becoming very real. Genesis says the glove is designed to be lightweight and practical, similar to safety equipment you already use. The company is already talking with potential customers in pharma and manufacturing about collecting real-world training data during daily work. They also plan to combine that data with egocentric video footage, basically first-person recordings of humans performing complex tasks. We're talking about internet-scale learning for the physical world. By watching millions of hours of video, these robots understand physics before they even touch an object. But data alone isn't enough. The company is also using massive amounts of advanced simulations to speed up robot training. It's like a digital dojo. Joe said evaluation is the bottleneck. In a simulation, we can run 10,000 lives of a robot in a single hour. This dramatically increases iteration speed. This combination of simulated training plus real-world motion data could become a major advantage. It allows the AI to fail safely in a digital world first. How does this compare to the giants? Companies like Tesla with Optimus or Figure AI are also making waves, but they often focus on the humanoid gait. Genesis is betting that the real value is in the hands. If you can't manipulate the world, it doesn't matter how well you can walk through it. By mastering the hands first, Genesis is targeting the most high-value, complex labor markets. We see this as a bottom-up approach to general robotics. But there's an uncomfortable reality here that nobody in AI wants to talk about enough. You could end up training the systems that replace your own job. This is the data ownership crisis. Even Genesis admitted they haven't fully figured out the details around compensation or ownership yet. That honesty is actually refreshing. A lot of AI companies talk about replacing labor without explaining how the transition works in practice. We appreciate the transparency. We need to ask the tough questions. If your unique skill is digitized, do you deserve a royalty every time a robot uses your specific movements? And investors clearly believe in the vision. Genesis emerged from stealth in 2025 with a massive $105 million seed round co-led by Eclipse and Khosla Ventures. Backers also include Eric Schmidt, Xavier Neal, Daniela Roos, and Vladlen Colton. This isn't just a garage project, it's a global effort by tech royalty. The startup now operates across California, Paris, and London, with a team of around 60 people split between Europe and the United States. And they're not stopping with robotic hands. Genesis says it will soon reveal its first full-body general-purpose robot. The goal remains the same: The goal is to build the most capable robotic system possible. The next wave of AI isn't just about chatbots anymore, it's about physical intelligence. Machines that can operate in human environments, learn from your behavior, and eventually perform complex real-world tasks. It's closer than you think. And the companies that control both the AI models and the hardware may end up dominating this entire category. They control the brain and the body. Watch the related video in the corner next because it breaks down another major AI shift happening right now. And if you want to stay ahead, make sure you subscribe.